The gantry crane is a piece of equipment used all throughout the industrial world. From lifting car engines, 50-pound weights, the gantry crane is multi-purposeful. This project is using the gantry crane to move the latter of the examples, a 50-pound weight up 1 foot and over 1 foot. My partner and I first thought of the idea of a base for the 2 long legs, which we made into 4, to add more structural support and balance. The length of the base was set at 2.5 feet long, and the legs were raised over 2.5 feet tall. We supported the 4 legs with crossbars set horizontally between 2 of the legs on one side. The track for the cart to move the weight had a railing to prevent said cart from falling off the track. The track was about 3 1/3 feet long. On the track we had a cart, and that consisted of a pseudo gearbox with 2 axles for 4 wheels to move within the railing. The gears that move this cart and move the weight will be discussed later in the video. As for the cart's construction, there was a piece that connected to a chain, space for gears and shafts, and a spool of rope to raise the weight. The cart is roughly a box without 2 short sides in the top. The final piece of the hardware attached to the cart is the hook to hold the weight. It is a symmetrical U shape that's connected to the rope in the cart at one side so that the other long side prevents the weight handle from slipping out. The wiring for the motors were within the 2 legs on one side to stay hidden and consisted of 2 switches to control direction. The lift mechanism was the most complex part of this project. We had 5 gears, a spool of rope, and a pulley to guide the rope. The gears were set up to have more torque than speed, and in doing so the gear ratio was 15:1, and here it is in action. The traverse mechanism was the motor with the chain, 2 sprocket gears, and 2 spur gears. The chain sprocket gear didn't do much but move the chain, so the force was done by the 2 spur gears with a gear ratio of 5:1 to move in the horizontal direction, and here it is in action. As with any project written down then put into practice, there are chances of problems arising. One problem we encountered was with the traverse mechanism having too much speed and not enough torque to actually move the weight. So we switched the driver gear from a 36 tooth gear to 12 teeth, so the gear ratio went up from 1.67 to 1 to 5 to 1, therefore increasing the torque. The list of materials are listed here and numbered.